Good evening, guys, and welcome to tonight's video. So as you can see from the title, we're going to talk tonight about fruit. I can't believe that this is still a thing and this still needs to be discussed, but that isn't a consumer problem, that is a misinformation problem, okay? And hopefully I can help to clarify that a little bit tonight, okay? So, will fruit make you fat? Fruit will not inherently make you fat, no. The only thing that will make you fat or store your weight loss is calories, okay? Now, if fruit pushes you over your calories for the day, yes, it will cause weight gain. However, it is highly, highly unlikely that the reason that you go over your calorie allowance for the day is because you eat too much fruit, okay? And to put this in perspective, a great way to look at it is, I have never heard of anybody ever that has put their weight management issues down to eating too much fruit. So if you ask somebody, why is it that you think that you are overweight or that you're struggling to lose weight, they are not going to say, well, could probably do with laying off the blackberries, or those late night binges on strawberries, I just can't control them. You never hear that because it doesn't happen, okay? It's much more likely to be the cakes, the sweets, the takeaways, the pizzas, the alcohol, etc., 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 okay? Now, if you are the very rare individual that eats 10 bananas, 15 apples, 6 oranges, and 2 kilograms of blueberries every single day, then, well, firstly, kudos to you because you're doing very well to do that. I don't know how you could possibly do that. But secondly, yeah, maybe you could cut down a little bit. But I know very few people that even reach the recommended daily amount, let alone consume enough fruit for it to be an issue calorie-wise, okay? It's much more, like I said before, it's much more likely to be the 2 huge bowls of pasta or the sweets and donuts that you forgot that you had at lunch at work, or the 500-calorie coffee from Starbucks. Much more likely to be that than fruit, okay? And this brings me on to sort of a separate point, which is carbs. Because a lot of people will say that the reason they probably won't eat as much fruit, or they don't know whether they should eat fruit while trying to lose weight, is because it has carbs and sugar, okay? And again, there is conclusive, unequivocal, should I say, research. Basically, it's completely scientifically proven that when calories and protein are matched, the amount of carbs and sugar you eat has no significant difference on weight loss. So if you have 2 groups of people who are eating the same amount of calories and the same amount of protein, the amount of carbs and sugar that they eat makes no difference to weight loss. Zilch, zero, nada. None, okay? Now, obviously, for certain medical conditions, take this into consideration. Obviously, if you're a type 1 diabetic, things like that, speak to your doctor. That is common sense, okay? But a lot of people are chucking around insulin resistance quite a lot at the moment. I've been doing a lot of research into this recently and still am doing. I plan on doing a video on this in a couple of weeks because I really want to nail it. But I have come across some research recently that shows, especially in people that are insulin resistant, that you can absolutely lose weight and improve your insulin sensitivity whilst eating a high carb diet. There is evidence now in the last couple of years that is showing this. Now, like I said, I want to do more research into this, but that has come out, okay? And it's not something that you absolutely have to avoid, carbohydrates, for weight loss, even if you are, I've been doing a lot of research around top nutrition researchers who are saying that if you are pre-diabetic, type 2 diabetic, insulin resistant, you can absolutely eat carbohydrates and lose weight and improve insulin sensitivity. But again, I'm going to do a bit more digging as well, and I'm doing a different video on that. Now, I do want to say as a disclaimer, I'm not saying that everybody should eat 600 grams of carbohydrates a day. Okay, it will differ for different people. But you could, if you wanted to, because you could still lose weight, okay? Now, I'm not saying, again, that people probably should shouldn't lower carbohydrates a little bit. However, there is a huge difference between lowering your carbs from a very high level to a moderate level. There's a difference between that and saying that you should eat none or next to none, okay? So there's a difference between taking it from 70% of your daily intake to 30 and saying that you should eat 5% and go keto, and then everybody has to do that, because that's just simply not true, okay? So bottom line, eat your fruit. Just eat your fruit. It's good for you. And all of this doesn't even take into account the fact that fruit has fiber, it has water, it has vitamins, it has minerals. It is good for you, okay? And it will absolutely, not inherently, on its own, cause you to gain weight or store weight. Calories do that, okay? So you can eat fruit and you can eat carbs and you can do that whilst losing weight. And you can do that whilst losing weight, looking amazing and being healthy. Okay, so that's a quick one for tonight, guys. As always, if you've got some value from this, please feel free to like, comment and share. I have been made aware recently that things like likes, comments and shares puts it out to more people, and it is my goal to get this out to as many people as possible if they find it useful, so please do so if you do. And if you're not watching this on my YouTube, please feel free to head over there. It's just my name as it is on here, and there you will find all of my videos. I put them all on there, so it's in a nice, easy, convenient space for you. And feel free, you know, if you're finding value from this, to hit the subscribe button, because I always appreciate the support and the comments. Thank you very much, guys. Thanks for tuning in again, and I shall see you on the next video.